Narrated by Al-Bara bin Azib. We used to pray behind the Prophet peace be upon him, and when he said, Sami'a Allahu liman hamida, none of us would bend his back, to go for prostration, till the Prophet peace be upon him had placed his forehead on the ground. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet peace be upon him said, I have been ordered to prostrate on 7 bones on the forehead along with the tip of the nose, and the Prophet peace be upon him pointed towards his nose, both hands, both knees, and the toes of both feet, and not to gather the clothes or the hair. Narrated by Abu Salama. Once I went to Abu Said al-Khudri and asked him, won't you come with us to the date palm trees to have a talk? So Abu Said went out, and I asked him, tell me what you heard from the Prophet peace be upon him about the night of Qadr. Abu Said replied, once Allah's Messenger peace be upon him performed itikaf, seclusion, on the first 10 days of the month of Ramadan, and we did the same with him. Gabriel came to him and said, the night you are looking for is ahead of you. So the Prophet peace be upon him performed the itikaf in the middle, 10 days of the month of Ramadan, and we too performed itikaf with him. Gabriel came to him and said, the night which you are looking for is ahead of you. In the morning of the 20th of Ramadan, the Prophet peace be upon him delivered a sermon saying, whoever has performed itikaf with me should continue it. I have been shown the night of Qadr, but have forgotten its date, but it is in the odd nights of the last 10 nights. I saw in my dream that I was prostrating in mud and water. In those days the roof of the mosque was made of branches of date palm trees. At that time the sky was clear and no cloud was visible, but suddenly a cloud came and it rained. The Prophet peace be upon him led us in the prayer, and I saw the traces of mud on the forehead and on the nose of Allah's Messenger peace be upon him. So it was the confirmation of that dream. Narrated by Sahl bin Sa'd. The people used to pray with the Prophet peace be upon him tying their izars around their necks because of their small sizes, and the women were directed that they should not raise their heads from the prostrations till the men had sat straight. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet peace be upon him was ordered to prostrate on 7 bony parts and not to tuck up his clothes or hair.